Hi. Okay, so for chapter 4, the case study that I decided that I wanted to talk about was the hurricane situation. And so just a little bit of a backstory. It was basically about how there was journalists who were covering a hurricane and they stopped reporting to help people that were in need of help. And so I'm going to be answering questions based on that from the micro, the mid-range, and the macro level. Um, so first for the micro level, the question that I wanted to talk about was Vice President McBride's statement on that a reporter's job is to inform, and anytime they spend time helping is time not spent telling the story. And so I think the question surrounding here is like, should reporters prioritize reporting over helping? And I think that I very much disagree with McBride's statement. I think that when someone is in need, their safety, it trumps everything. Like, if a reporter is standing there and someone is in need of help and they have the ability to help them without getting themselves in extreme danger, 100%, I think that the reporter should go help someone. I think that I understand where she's coming from in the sense of like informing the public is helping them because, you're making them aware of serious situations that are happening, especially in a case of like a hurricane. But I feel like at the end of the day, a reporter can do both. They can help people and also look out, report what is needed and do that. But I think that it's like helping others is trumped over what you can report right in that second. And so for the mid-range, the question is like, should journalists broadcast photos and videos put like of citizens at the scene of a hurricane, even if they were asked to evacuate? And I think that they should be able to. I think that reporters should be able to use the photos of citizens who decided not to evacuate, because at the end of the day, like, it is the person's fault for not choosing to evacuate. Like, they were told they needed to evacuate and they chose to put themselves in danger. And so it makes no sense for journalists to put themselves in danger to get the same photos or whatever that someone has posted or whatever who chose not to leave. So I think journalists definitely, I think that they should be able to use those photos and videos to properly inform the public of how serious the situation is. So yeah. And then moving on to the macro level, the question here was, how are the actions stated above different from a journalist stating their personal opinions in a news story? And I think that they are very different, because at the end of the day, like, they weren't like necessarily stating their personal opinion. They were helping people who needed help. So I think, and again, like I said previously, like, helping others who are like in need of help, especially in a serious event like a hurricane, that kind of overpowers reporting. And so I think it's very different, because they're not stating necessarily their opinions about certain topics, about things. They're genuinely just helping someone in need. So anyways, yeah, I really liked this case, and yeah, can't wait to hear your thoughts.